Hello, hello, denizens of the den. It me. How are we tonight? I am rather frazzled. Spent all day trying to make that short shout out video. Never let anyone tell you that YouTube is an easy job, because that took me all day to shoot, reshoot, edit, just get over stumbling and be happy with the editing. So we're gonna take it easy again, except maybe not really. Because last time we played Blueprints, you saw we had the difficulty. We finally got some progress, and then we kind of got screwed over, but I thought we made some good progress right as we ended. And then right after I got off stream, I was on the phone with Nox and Argos, and I just started screaming because I realized I had wasted so many chances to get upgrade discs. I had wasted an upgrade disc that we got. I had wasted some chances to unlock some new areas and some new secrets. And they both said I should have waited to turn the camera off until after that epic freak out. So, this time I made a to-do list, and we're going to be very careful with how we use our burning glass. So, without further delay, let's get into it. Also, yes, I am in the Skulk chat, so we may or may not have visitors. I don't know. But hey, you know what? The game's all about RNG, so why not have some RNG on Who Drops By? Oh look, speak of the Nox. You know what? You also said that I should have uploaded the full 8-minute uncut, losing my mind version of the shoutouts video today. And that is posted, but it's unlisted, so good luck finding the link. Alright, let's see here. Well, let's make sure that we're actually tabbed into the game first. Grab our allowance. Let's see what our outer room is going to be today. Okay, so we have the trading post, the hovel, and the shelter. Let's go with the trading post. Do. And we're gonna see if we can't find our way to her ladyship's chamber again. You know what? Let's do the guest bedroom. Let's get as many steps as we can. Now, because her ladyship's chamber only appears when we go through a south-facing door, we're going to start on the east wing, maybe central, but we're gonna get as north as we can and then hook our way down so that way we are always going through a southern-facing door. We'll do the pantry. We don't really need the rotunda to rotate right now. Alright, we do need the workshop as well. We're going to grab the battery pack. So, I did make a note. So, we can make a power hammer and a jackhammer. The power hammer is the sledge, the battery pack, and then we need the broken lever. So the broken lever is kind of hit and miss on where it spawns, but if we find one today, we will be making a power hammer and opening up some more doors. I know I said that we were going to hook west, but first, yeah, we're not going to bother wasting a key right now. Because we wouldn't have been able to get to the west. Let's redraw the floor plans here. Yeah, we'll go for the den. The coat check. Yes. I was hoping that we'd get a coat check today. Alright, so we've got our burning glass. Okay. This is as far west as we're going to get. And now we need to make sure... Ooh, we got the key to the secret garden. We're going to need the power hammer there, too, in order to uncover another secret. But we are going to head south as many times as we can. We're going to do the veranda. Aha, we have a shovel. We don't have any more gems, so we'll just go with West Wing Hall. We've only got 2 more rooms that we... Aha! Her ladyship's chamber. We have a telescope. Ah, so we did use this upgrade disc. That's good. We don't have her diary key, but that's okay. We'll hook back east. Go ahead and put a hallway here. Yeah, why not? Our handy coin purse. What's in sale in the commissary? We do have the sledgehammer. We also have magnifying glass. Why not? We'll buy them both. In fact, we'll buy the running shoes too. I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to draft back south, but that's okay. Okay, so let's see. There are 2 false statements. This is the only true statement. The white box is empty. We'll bet on white. We're heading south, so... Yeah, the gyms are nice, but they're not really needed. Yeah, let's use our secret garden key. Alright, that gets us a nice apple. We got some good dig spots. Alright, so this wall here is what we need the power hammer for. But since we don't have a power hammer right now... Ooh, what is that? That's the broken lever. Which means... that was not there before. Hell yeah. Now, to make sure... we have our burning glass and our power hammer. That means we can do a lot of what I was planning to do today. We're gonna go to our secret garden. We're gonna knock down our wall here. Because this little beauty is also something that we need to work at. We do need to pull this first. That gets us 1 door of the antechamber. And that gets us 2 doors to the antechamber. So let me see here. So we don't really have a way to get back to the main room right now from here. So we're gonna place that order for tomorrow. And we're gonna use these 67 steps of ours. Ooh. Just got fruit all over the place. So this thing has been annoying me for a while. It's gone now. We're happy. What is this? Ah. This is the diagram for the red door panel. Foreman's log 289, date 5/15/1917. Excavation progress is going smoothly and crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is in no small part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational, and we have been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we had been previously excavating. Well, hello. What have we here? Oh? Okay. I don't know exactly what that did. We have to get over there with the basement key. Now, the basement key is going to be tricky, because the only way to get the basement key is to get to the antechamber. But we do have 2 doors of the antechamber open, and we have 69 steps. Now, that's going to be a little less once we get done with this. And boom goes the dynamite. Oh, hell yes. We got another upgrade disc. Alright, so let's see. Christoph, here's the rest of your share, 40 gold from the moonshine shipment we made last week. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continuously increasing suspicion. But I do need to ask another small favor of you. Next week, when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or 2, I would be much beholden to you. Jenny. Okay, so if we had a watering can, we'd be able to get still water out of this. But we don't. So, no still water for us. Now, let me check. Yo, we've got absolutely no way into the antechamber today. But we do have 2 very important ways open now. Now remember, those antechamber doors are going to close tomorrow. So the only way that we're going to get them again is if we go and get the secret garden again. Because thankfully, once we've broken these walls with our power hammer, we don't have to worry about them anymore. Those are permanently broken. So let me see what else we need to use the power hammer on. We don't have any more doors, so I can't get the greenhouse. But we already used it in the secret garden. We used it on the sealed entrance in the grounds. So we don't have a laboratory today. And unfortunately, That means we're going to have to make a choice. We can keep our upgrade disc and hope for a coat check tomorrow. We can keep our burning glass and hope for a tomb tomorrow to get another upgrade disc. Now, if we get the tomb, I also found out that there is actually 2 secrets when it comes to the statues. But also, before I forget this time, we've got plenty of steps left. Before I make that decision, we're going to come over here. We're going to make sure that that burning glass is put to use one more time. Alright, so we've got our apple orchard. Do we have anything new in here? No, we do not. Okay. So we need to light the marks on this sundial, or so it said. I don't know what marks it's talking about. Yeah, it says ignite marks on sundial. So, what marks? Let's look that up, shall we? Sundial. Okay, so let me see here. So apparently we can turn the base. There we go. Okay, well, we need to... Is there like a third place to scorch? Apparently not. Oh, there we go. Hello. Oh, that's where we put the microchips. Once we find them. Okay. So, once we find the microchips and we solve this puzzle, we will get a satellite dish, and that satellite dish is going to be very important. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a permanent thing or not. So let's see, what else can we do today? I'm pretty sure that's it. So we're going to run to our coat check, because it is a pain in the ass trying to find all 3 items to make either a burning glass or a power hammer. But I don't think I'm actually going to save either one. I think we definitely want to save the upgrade disc this time. Just in case we don't have a upgrade disc tomorrow. I know I keep looking at the map because I keep thinking, hey, maybe I overlooked a door. I did not. Okay, so we're going to put in that upgrade disc. We're going to call it a day in the code check. Day 53. Also, if we get the vault again, I'm kind of going to do a happy dance because I'm just going to go outside. Like, if we get the vault on a day that we have a shelter, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to get that damn time lock safe if it's the last thing I do. All right, we've got the shelter. So, also, if we put an empty closet anywhere when we have a shelter, we get at least 2 items. But if we attach it to a red room to trigger its +4 item effect, we actually get 6 items. Okay, so we're going to put a corridor there. Just immediately connect to foundation, so we have a shortcut. Yeah, we'll add a bedroom. That got us a key, so it wasn't a total waste not putting the storeroom in. We'll put it in a boiler room. Okay. Doors, doors, doors. We also have the dark room. We have security. We have the drawing room. Go with the drawing room. We'll go ahead and add the nurse's station. So if we have less than 10 steps today, we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll go for the courtyard. And we have a sledge. Putting a hallway there is kind of useless. So is putting a commissary. That cuts off part of our boiler room. Yeah, we'll put the hallway because that way we can get into our boiler room easier. For the West Wing Hall. Yeah, we'll do the rumpus room. Workshop. Okay, so we've only got 2 ingredients that we need for a power hammer. Go to our nook. So that way, we don't just get our key, but we have our easy hook down to the foundation. Use our last gem on the commissary because who knows, we might have something good for sale. We have a magnifying glass, we have a shovel. Oh, we don't have a broken lever. So we can't make either the jackhammer or the power hammer. Let's buy all the gems that we can get. Okay. You just... Oh, okay. So... Just didn't let us see that we were using all of our money. Thanks, bro. Alright, so we're going to put on a parlor. This box is empty. A box with a false statement is empty. There are 2 false statements. I'm gonna go with blue. Something just tells me go with blue. Ah, blue was true. Of course it was. Alright, give me one moment here. Making sure that everybody who wants to join in is able to. Alright, so we're gonna go back up to the den. Because I want to keep trying to head north today. Put in our East Wing Hall. Throw in our utility closet, because we never know when that's going to come in handy. I also did learn that apparently the garage can only be drafted on the West Wing. Ah, there's the master bedroom. So that's a rare. but I don't want to use that just yet. So these candles here on our little altar, those do hide a secret, but I don't want to do it just yet. So we're going to leave those for a good long while. Alright, yeah, there we go. The kitchen hooks up north. What's our menu for today? Banana, club sandwich, bacon and eggs. So, bacon and eggs. That is the only way we can add the morning room to today's draft pool. But I think that can only be drafted on the west or off of the Nook. No, the Nook has an upgrade for the morning Nook, which will always give you bacon and eggs, meaning you can always draft the morning room. But you know what? We're gonna eat, we're gonna leave no crumbs. We are gonna see if we can't get a morning room. It really wants us to get a guest dining room, or a dining room. Well, no, I mean guest bedroom, yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, we got enough gems, we can do security. Now, if only we had a coat check, so that we could get our upgrade disc back. Okay, so we have the morning room. The morning room doesn't just give us 2 gems. It'll also mean that tomorrow we will start with 2 gems. But... It also has things we need. Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. And we do not need to read all of that. Because, hey, guess what? There's an upgrade disc. Aha, and there is a safe deposit box key. That one is for safe 233. So if we get a vault today, we will be able to open up that safety deposit box. But first things first, what are we upgrading? We're upgrading a hallway. All right. So you have a hallway with a key, hallway with a locked trunk, or hallway with add an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft pool. Huh. Now, if we do the one that adds a hallway to the draft pool, that does make it easier for us to get an achievement that means linking hallways to hallways to hallways. But the hallway often has a locked door, so I'm wondering if the key might be more worth it. I think we'll go with the hallway with a key. Okay, so that was successfully upgraded. So we have a storeroom, the dark room, and the archives. Let's do the dark room. Trip our breaker. Ooh! The breaker didn't trip. Okay. Cool by me. Observatory passageway. Hell yes, we will take a passageway. Which, of course, is security locks. Okay, let's get back to the workshop and see if we can't find a way to get around there. Pardon me. Da 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 da. Good thing we still have like 44 steps. Yes, I know the door's locked. Use a key. Spare hall. Why not? Watch this door be locked. Damn, did I call that? Okay. Well, that's okay, because we didn't get a coat check. So we still have that upgrade disc in the coat check. We can call it a day. A prosaic villa. We are just going for gold here, aren't we? Day 54. I still can't math and figure out what day that is from November 7th. So there is also a cheeky way to make sure that we get a ton of money, which is not grabbing our allowance. I don't know if the allowance stacks or not, but it's using the blessing of the monk and then grabbing our allowance and as much money as we can, and then we end the day in a freezer, and then we come out here and we draft the freezer in the outer room so that we can grab our money, go through that, go all the way, get all of our gems. Or we can start the day, go immediately to the freezer, freeze our assets, and then start the day over. And that way, we can just build up and build up and build up. Oh, we're going to put the workshop right here. Ooh, a lockpick kit. Now, why do these keep changing? I don't like that those keep changing. Why are you so keen on me having a guest bedroom? Only gives me 10 steps once. Yeah, put a dining room in here. Because I don't want to sit here and put in one room doors, or one door rooms, or, you know, all of that. We're not going to draft the servants' quarters yet, because that gives us a key for each bedroom in our house. We've only got one bedroom right now. So we'll put the pantry here. I am really beginning to wish we had a shovel. Sure, let's put it in the commissary. Maybe they have a shovel. They have a shovel! They don't just have a shovel. They have a metal detector. Hell yes. And this connected to our workshop pretty easy. Detector shovel. Yes. I will take a detector shovel. Greater chance of finding money and keys. Much greater chance of finding money and keys while digging. Yes, please. Which means we can go over here. We got an old tin can. Okay. Not the best test of our detector shovel. Oh! Silver key. I know exactly where to use that. We don't have an empty... We do have the hallway, though. I'll take the hallway. Where's that key? Ah, there's the key. Okay, cool. Metal detector says there's still something over here, though. Aha! Put in our boiler room. Always unlocked corridor. Yep, we'll put in security. We're going to use our special key. We're going to use our silver key. So the Chamber of Mirrors is tricky. Weight room would be good, but we lose half our steps if we go in there. I'm going to put in the Chamber of Mirrors. So here's the thing. Chamber of Mirrors is, in fact, mirrored. So, all we got to do is find a way to get to the other side of the Chamber of Mirrors and unlock those other doors. Damn it, I wish we had enough for the drafting studio. Ah. I really don't want to put in the archives, but I also don't want to put in the furnace. I guess I'll go with the archives. Okay. Can't pick the lock. We do have the Great Hall. Now the Great Hall. And I can't pick the locks. Damn it. Ooh, I can pick that lock, though. Okay, we'll put in the gym. Because even though it's a red room, if we can get a utility closet, we'll be just fine. Alright, I'm going to pick as many locks as I can. Yes! This is where I wanted to be. Alright, that gets us an antechamber door. And we still have plenty of chances to get up to that antechamber. I just got a DM that someone is saying that they're hesitant to watch my Blueprint streams because they don't want to give away anything to themselves. That's entirely fair. Okay, so again, we're not going to go to the dark room just yet. Okay, we'll use a key on this door. Yeah, we've got the 2 for the passageway. Maybe we'll be able to pick one of these doors. Nope. Aha! Hello. Okay, we'll go into the parlor. The gems are in the white box. The other 2 statements are both true. The gems are not in the blue box. I'm gonna trust you. You son of a bitch. Damn it. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh no! We were so close to just being able to hook right up to that east and finally get to the antechamber. I didn't want to say anything because I knew I was going to jinx it if I did. Okay, yeah, so we need to get to the other side of the Chamber of Mirrors. I talk good, I swear. Yeah, let's do with the rumpus room. Because it's a guarantee that it's at least a straight shot. No, 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 no. We were so close. Maybe. Maybe we can find a way to get a key card today? Maybe not, but we can go to the root cellar and dig around there. All we need is a key card to get through that last door. And if we can just hook up to the east and get to the antechamber today, we can get the basement key, and I will be very, very happy. And that's probably exactly why it's not going to let me do it, because we all know how this game has been acting lately. If only I had a door that I could unlock with the silver key. Okay, I got an ordinary key. Wait a minute. Did we have just a plain locked door back there? The passageway had a locked door. I don't care. We will find a way. Hi there. Okay, we're running out of steps, but that's okay. Because two can play that game. Hey, look, a map. If we had the secret garden, we'd be good, because we could open this up. But it's okay. We finally got up to level 9. So we finally reached the antechamber door so close we could lick it. If this gets me a security key card, I'm gonna be so pissed. Okay. Okay, we're gonna call it a day. We're not gonna scream. We're not. We're gonna hold it in. We are all mature wolves, fox, snakes, whatever we are here. I think today we're gonna draft the inner rooms first. We're gonna wait to see what outer room we can get until we are absolutely sure what we've got in the house. We got shovels and metal detectors again, but we are not buying anything yet. I mean, your internal screeching can intensify all it likes, but we're going to hold it in. As they said during the "We Don't Talk About It" in Japan, please scream inside your heart. We're gonna need keys. Wow. I didn't think we'd need it that quick. Hello. Cool. Where's my key? There's my key. Something tells me. Rumpus room it is. But before we do that, we're also going to draft up here. Yep, we'll do a spare hall. All right, I'm going to spend a gem for the lab. We're going to do more allowance. Actually, no. Set our steps to 40 for every bedroom we do after the second. Now, what are we upgrading here? The storeroom. Okay. So do you want more keys, more gems, or more money? More gems, because we need all the gems we can get so we can make a beeline. Right. Okay. So we don't even have one bedroom yet. But I'm not going to create a guest bedroom because I'm not going to make a dead end just for the sake of having a dead end. And it makes us dead end. Luckily, we built that spare hall already, huh? Okay, so we have the gymnasium or the boiler room. Don't have the gyms for the boiler room. Damn. That's okay. If I was going to draft it for the lab, I'd want it to be closer to the lab. Why? Why? Okay, so let's go to the outer room and see what we can shake up. Hmm. Okay, so that gets us 3 days Blessing of the Monk. What do I want to put out here, though? You know what? I am so very tempted to put the lab. All right, so we're going to call it a day in the lab. Ugh. Oh, look. I was just thinking, it's a shame that we can't put the lab there and then put the shelter so that we can just do the radiation thing. Screw it. Put in the shelter. Lab requires a gym anyways, and I want all the gyms I can get. Oh, yeah. Well, I've still got 67 steps. Okay, so that's permanent. Awesome. Hallway is good. Key is good. I'll put in the goddamn guest bedroom. Hey, we got the car keys. Sure, we'll put it in the dining room. Yeah, let's do the conservatory. Ooh, the trophy room. The trophy room is pretty much useless because, yeah, it gets us 8 gems, but it also costs the most gems out of all of the rooms, and all it really does is show us trophies. I would like to readjust for this to be... Yeah, let's do unusual. Because now that I know the secret of the chapel, I don't hate it as much, but I still don't want to lose all that money. Spare hall. It's already commonplace, but let's make it a standard. And the trophy room. Yeah, we'll make that standard too. Alright. Now, I think that actually does work for all 3 of them. Okay, the den's the only way to go here. I'm not wasting a key on a trunk. And we have security. You know what? I hope we get nothing but bedrooms on this draft. Wow. You can't even let me be petty and vindictive? I know I've been going for over an hour, and I've been trying to keep the streams shorter than that, but you know what? I decided I just want to keep playing as long as I'm having fun. And if you guys want to hang out that long, cool. If you don't, well, you know, I can't make you stick around. But also, I want to get real progress done here, so I gotta do something. I'll just draft the pantry, because I don't feel like drafting the furnace. Gets me steps and it gets me coins. Do the boiler room. Are we on the extreme east? No, we're not even on the extreme east of the house. Wait, we have a shelter. Hell yes. Okay, we're gonna do the parlor. So the shelter only protects us from up to 3 red rooms. This box is empty. This box is empty. This puzzle is harder than it seems. No shit! Fuck you, Black. I bet you don't even have any gems. Oh, you do? Thank you. Still fuck you. Throw in the commissary. Oh, detector gem, soul shaker. Okay, so like nothing we really want to buy just yet. Do we have we heard the tale of Matthew Bellamont? Aquarium. It's gotta be the aquarium. Even though we get +2 steps every time we go into the bedroom, the boudoir is now much more useful because now we get 6 steps every time we use the boudoir. And a gym. Well, not every time we use the boudoir. Really? So I've got all these keys for nothing. Because workshop is security locked. And we don't have a lab, so I can't connect it to the network. And then this just goes straight to the basement, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Ugh. You know, maybe it's a good thing that we haven't figured out the time lock save, because at least when we hit day 60, I know that'll at least be roughly 2 months, so... Do we want to put in the hovel? No. We'll put in the trading post. Because, yeah, that's still exploded. Workshop. That's air. Air does not help me. You know what? Yeah, let's put in the study. Because that way we at least have another way to re-roll all these plans if we start rolling crap stuff like we normally do. Ooh. We have a locksmith. So no guarantees what we'll get, but let's get a special key. Ah, we got the prism key. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy a lockpick kit too. We're gonna immediately set our dice to 2. That was a good call, except that we don't have the the gems we need to get a boiler room. Which sucks, because if we could get the boiler room attached to the lab, we could do a lab experiment, which would get us all new shit. But as it is, we'll just go with the coat check. One of the other 2 boxes is false. You will open this box and find it empty. The blue box is true. Watch white be the true box. Oh! Yeah, we do have a workshop, but I don't remember what it gave us. Gave us a sledgehammer. Okay. It is just trying to make it hard as hell for us to make any progress. Ah, we got a special key. Let's use the prism key. Of course it doesn't fit. But we can make our boiler room now. Okay, so we just need power to that door. Which I think it's already doing. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, we need to get the power to the boiler again. Yep. We got ourselves a problem here, buddy. Okay, so that's what we needed. But now I need a way to open that door and keep it open. Okay, so the power's still going to the boiler. That door still doesn't have power, though. There we go. But now our elevator doesn't have power. If we do this, does the boiler still have power? Okay, it seems to. But our elevator doesn't. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Nope. I just realized that probably didn't do what we wanted it to do. But we're gonna check anyways. Because the terrace doesn't have vents. And we need vents for it to get to the lab. Okay, so we still don't have power. That's right. That did not do what we wanted it to do. Yeah, let's put the prism key in. You know, there was one other place I should have used that power hammer when I had it. Well, if we manage to get it back, I'll go ahead and make sure that's our next stop. The precipice where that chess puzzle is, there's also a wall there that can be broken, and I just didn't think of it because we haven't had the blue flame elevator long enough for me to immediately think of it. Okay, so there's... Unless this is our last day of it, I don't think there's a way to, tell how many days we have left of our Blessing of the Monk. I love rooms that pay for themselves. Now, was the watering can in here? No, the watering can's in the greenhouse. I'm still really hoping that counts for every plan. I don't know if it only counts for one. Oh gee, if only I had that sledgehammer. Wow. We had the secret garden key. We'd be moving on up. And security locked. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll draft the gym. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Yes, it closed off our route to the foundation, but that's okay, because if the gym lights are off, I don't gotta pay those extra steps. Ooh, running shoes. Let's do the closet, because this is a red room, which means 4 items, baby. And it was sheltered, which meant 6. Haha. Go ahead, throw the observatory there. What are our stars today? The sale. Everything is 50% off today. See flyer for details. Mm-hmm. We're still sheltered. Shit. No, we're not. Because we put the aquarium in, the aquarium counts as a red room. There was the bunk room when we had that experiment where we had to put in another bedroom after a second. The creature. So fucking adorable. Hell yeah, I'll put it in the bedroom. Would you happen to have a security key card for sale? No? I guess that was kind of dumb for us to hope for, huh? There. All the gems we could ever want. What did we put in for... We put in the prism key. Gonna put in the rumpus room. The problem I have with the prism key right now is that the only room that we have that has enough doors to justify it is the weight room, and that would immediately lead to another red room, and I'm already losing half my steps when I go into the red room. Well, specifically the weight room, which means we are about to go down to 12 steps. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for the patio. Hello. Hi, thank you. Couldn't give me the secret garden key, could you? I didn't think so. That would have been too much to ask for. Yeah, we'll go for the pool. God damn it. Why do you hate me? Okay. Oh, the weight room only takes half my steps once? Oh, that's not nearly as bad. So I don't have the broken lever, so I still can't make a power hammer. And I didn't put in the coat check because I didn't think that it would be useful to put in another sledgehammer. I came in with plans, but as usual, the game laughs in the face of my plans. But it's okay. We're not going to give up. We're going to keep going. I want to make some progress. I don't want to just keep spinning our wheels in the mud here. Yeah, let's go with the tool shed. We get a sledgehammer and a shovel. Okay, so if we run into chests and dig spots, we're prepared. I'm so tempted to put in a mailroom. I'm gonna put in a mailroom. Order place. Sure, I'll put it in a utility closet too. Oh, look! What do you got for sale? You've got upgrade discs. I will absolutely. Look, dear, security. Oh, of course I don't have the gems for it. Fine, we'll go for the Nook. All right, we'll go for the library. And that is on the east end, so we don't have to worry about that much. Hey, hey. All right, so we just got to draft up 1, to the left 1, up 2. Okay. Up 1. So I would really love to put in the gallery. But if we want to get that treasure, we need to put in the chapel. Nah, I'm going to go for the gallery anyways. B, A, B, D, A, N. Oh, wait, that's right, yeah. So, Bobden. There's a P. P. So it's a 6-letter word for what's going on here that starts with P. Panda. E. Shit, it's 1 letter short of pretend. O-U-H-R-T-A. Let's see. So the player has to select the correct sequence of letters on the papers to make a word representing the artwork. Oh, wait a minute. Ponder. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7-letter words. Let's see what else we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-letter word. Hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, avarice. And then think. That's got to be think. Okay. Oh, hey. Well, we got 1 chest. very genuine action. Real eyes. You know, when it said that they would have to describe the picture, I didn't think they meant it would be dad jokes. Okay. Okay, since, yes, I did find the answers, I just didn't know what order they were in. That leaves this one to be room in 8. What's in this box? Ooh. Ooh, the room 8 key. Okay. So that is a special key that we can only use on the 8th level. Compass. I was hoping for a battery pack. Alright, so this is rank 6. I'm gonna put in the den, because I want 2 ways here. Hell yes. Room 8, baby. Let's go. Okay, so let's see. The sum of my sin, as it is pinned, is a number within the room we are in. Well, that would be 8. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like lust. If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. Sloth. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Okay. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin on the end. So that's no. It's either mundanity or hubris. I recommend you think again if I am ever in a bin far from the bin. Uh-huh. Well, I mean, it's a goose, so it could be wrath. What the hell? To my chagrin, my neighbor's bin is written thin to put it all in. Okay. Some statues can fit in multiple bins by their description. Okay. Oh, tail. Oh, okay. Tail of the skin near the fin. Okay, so you are the monkey. You go in hubris. Penguin. Penguin. Oh, the sum of my sin. As it is pinned is a number within the room we are in. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gluttony. Now see, lions, I would say pride, but is that true here? Also, yeah, I know this one. Dogs are good boys, so dogs go in mundanity. And then I already know the bear is sloth because of the den. Not just because it says, you know, if we spend a minute or in the den, but also because every time you look up something for the den in blueprints, it says den associated with sloth. Okay. To first begin, place me within a bin with an inn within its sin. Well, mundanity and gluttony are already taken, so that leaves envy. To my neighbors, to my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. Gluttony is written thinner than everything else. I recommend you think again if I am ever in a bin far from the fence. So, is it the Swan of Wrath? Well, no, we just put elephant on the wrath. So it's the Swan of Lust? Who thinks lust when they see swan? Okay, so that leaves the last bin for the rabbit, which is avarice. Hey, we got a trophy. The 8 trophy, or the Infinity Trophy, for solving the puzzle in Room 8 on rank 8. And we also got allowance tokens. Yeah, okay, we got another key. I would love to put in the pantry, but we'd have to be extremely lucky. You know what we're gonna do anyways, but we have to be extremely lucky and get a great haul and enough keys to open up the eastern antechamber door. Oh, and everything's locked now. We gotta go all the way back to the foundation. Which is just wasting all our steps. I was almost hoping there would be a sleeping mask in here. Okay, so we'll go to the parlor. We have a magnifying glass. Okay, we need something to use our upgrade disc on. This is the only true box. The gems are in the other box for the true statement. One of the other boxes is true. I'm still gonna go white. Yeah, I figured. And that's locked too? Stop locking me out of shit. So we can't even use our upgrade disc. We don't have a coat check. And we don't have anything we can use in the workshop. Okay, whatever. We got the upgrade disc at the commissary, so that's RNG. It's not like we got into a room and then, oh my god, we can't ever get there again. What goodies are we starting out with today? An amateur lockpick kit and 2 gems. I can deal with that. Lockpick kit would have been handy to have yesterday. Alright, so we got the root cellar, the shelter, and the shrine. Fine, we'll do the shelter. We got another order placed. We'll do a corridor, so we don't have to worry about gems or keys. Yeah, we'll do the conservatory. Alright, what do we got? The drawing room. Okay, yeah, we'll keep it commonplace. Observatory, make that commonplace. The furnace. Yeah, make that rare. That's fine. You know what? Let's get that prism key today. Really? Why? Okay. So we have 5 viewers. Come on, guys. You can say hi in chat. Don't be shy. The same package. That's ominous as fuck. I don't want to put in the hovel. Even though we've got 70 steps, I don't want to put it in there. Just because we don't have a guarantee that we're going to have, like, the guest bedroom and the bedroom and the boudoir and the bunk room and all that great shit where we can just, like, basically infinitely generate steps. So, oh look, the guest bedroom. Maybe I should have put that down. Okay, so we have the car keys. We just need to get to the garage, get that upgrade disc, and then get to a lab. And the bedroom. Do the billiard room. Alright, what do we got? 5, 17 minus 15 times 2? So 2 times 2. Okay. 16 minus 6, so 10. Times 20 would be 200 divided by 10. Wouldn't that just be 20 again? Okay, so 1 plus 4 plus 3. So that's 8. And then 8 minus 7, so 1 times 18 is 18. Okay, wait, how did I get... Okay, where did I get that wrong? So we got 5. 5 minus 15 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. This was 20. Yeah, I did everything that... Okay, so I must have just added this wrong. Okay, but that's 8. minus 7. So that's 1. Times 18 is 18. Oh, divided by 3. Okay. So what the hell is 18 divided by 3? I am bad at math. Okay, it's 6. Hey, the silver key. Sure, we'll do security. We'll do the storeroom. Okay, we'll do an aquarium. We'll draw the den. Do the servants' quarters. Which gets us a ton of keys. Because we have the car keys, we'll do the garage. Which got us the secret garden key. Okay. Keys for days. Gonna do the courtyard. For once, please be locked. Of course not. Oh, well, we have the broken lever. And we don't have a power source. Or a security key. Keys for days. I like the foyer. Lord William Epson, Baron Thomas Sinclair, Major Nicholas Key IV, J.R. Iena, Baron Edwin Sinclair, Count Isaac Gates. Come on, man. Give me some rooms to the extreme east so I can make my secret garden, unlock the antechamber. Ha 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 ha. Please be locked. You are locked. Secret garden. Okay, so that gets us 2 of the antechamber doors. Yeah, we'll go for the silver key. Alright, well, we can go for the chapel. We'll use our key. We can use our maid's chamber. No, 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 no. Redraw. Damn it! Okay, not the end of the world. Yes, I will take the 20 steps. Thank you. 30 steps because we had an aquarium. Come on! Okay, we'll go for the lab. Okay. No! Damn it. We were right there. Right there. And we have to draft the study because we can't back out. All right, well, we've still got 76 steps left. And the workshop was security locked, wasn't it? No way to add a code check. No way to add a secret passage. I'm gonna go back and check the workshop, though. Yeah, security lock. We were right there. We finally could have gotten into the antechamber. It's okay. I'm not going to get frustrated. Gonna go with the tool shed. I'm probably gonna regret it. Alright, there's our metal detector. There's our lockpick kit. That's going straight to the workshop because that connects straight to foundation. We're not going to lock ourselves out of that this time. We'll do the observatory. Check our stars. Alright, so we got Clovis, the apple, and the twins. I want to get to the extreme east because I want to make sure that we can make the secret garden if we have to. I'm going to go ahead and put the courtyard in here. It really wants to cut off most of our paths. Okay, well, we have the broken lever in here now. But that still doesn't really help us. That'll get us the burning glass, but we don't have the tomb. Do we need anything else with the burning glass? I don't think we need it right now. So let's hang on to our magnifying glass and metal detector because they're probably more useful separated right now. Damn it. Okay, it's okay because we did the courtyard. We're gonna do security because I don't want to be locked out of the west wing either. Alright, we'll put in the parlor. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Come on. Alright, drawing room. So we don't want the vegetable because its whole shtick is that it rotates, and well, 3 doors are locked or unlocked. One of them is locked. Or maybe it's the other way around. By the way, it eats up your keys. Okay, we said 4 items. Here's our 4th. Thought I saw my hand for a minute. Oh, it's the salt shaker. Okay. So we're going to put in the secret passage. We're going to set it to green. We will put it on the cloister. We're just gonna dig and dig and dig and dig and diggity dig. A salted beet. Huh. Or a salted turnip, rather. Okay. Ah, a coin. Security. In the West Wing Hall. Yes, we want the drafting studio. What do we got? Aha! So, we have the dormitory. Each time you enter the dormitory after drafting a drafting room, you gain 10 steps. The clock tower. Tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each clock room you have today. And then the kennel, each time you dig in a room, unlocks all doors in that room. So the clock tower is very important for a puzzle. But I want to add the kennel. So we now have our kennel successfully permanently in our drafting pool. And look at that. Our kennel's right there. Which means if we dig anywhere near this, oh, creatures. One is missing. That also meant that if that door was locked, it is not now. I looked up their names. Let me see if I can find them again. It doesn't tell you which one is missing. But let's see what we've got. Okay, the kennel. Blue tints. Okay, so the secret note for this says Sinclair's 4 canine companions are named Carter, Thoughtless, Hot Sauce, and Drawbridge. I wonder which one of you's which. Oh, you so friendly. You can pet them! You can pet the dog! 10 out of 10. Best fucking game ever. Best game ever. You can pet the dog. You bitch. Why? Alright. Alright. We'll play your game. Get that sledgehammer. Get a set of gems. Yeah. We're gonna go for the lab. Experiment. Continue. What do we got? Immediately gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in my house. Yes. You thought you were clever. You're a bitch. That's okay. We'll put it in the breaker box. I'll pet you again. Because you were like the best goddamn dog ever. I hope you're hot sauce. The kennel? No, the kennel is going to be commonplace. Hell yes. I don't even care about the other 2 right now. Okay. We're gonna do that. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Even though we don't actually need that. So I'm gonna do it anyways, just in case it decides to play me. Because we're gonna try and make it back to the extreme east. Back to the courtyard. Hi, please give me steps. I don't have a showroom, but that's okay. That's an additional 20 steps. 21 steps. Hey, every door in the Great Hall is unlocked now. That means, ooh, free upgrade disc. That means I can go through all these And that means that we have at least one antechamber lever. And because we have at least one antechamber lever, if it is the west antechamber lever, it is the east. Okay. Damn it, the commissary is there. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna get the wine cellar because we need the gems. And unfortunately, we don't have the key that we needed yet. Alright, so back through here. Because we grabbed that upgrade disc. Alright, we can upgrade the guest bedroom. So we have the guest bedroom, which hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool. The Geist bedroom, if we have the tomb on the estate today, gain an additional 4 dice, but it's always a +2 dice. Or we have the quest bedroom. If we enter the antechamber, we permanently add 2 to our allowance. And get +10 steps. I'm going to do the quest bedroom. Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Rascalin. How are you?
Hello.
And Nightkind. Hello.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm just fucking screaming.
I was going to say, we may have upset your camera switching.
Oh, no, 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 no. We're on a game mode, which means I'm the only camera that's on.
Okay.
I have 60 steps. I can do this. As long as the house is not a bitch today. So we're playing Blueprints, and we are trying to outsmart a house, which is apparently sentient and very malicious, and does not want me reaching the antechamber that I need to reach. I'm sure how you understand living houses.
Somewhat.
Okay. Just give me the secret garden key. That's all I need. Of course I got a rock. I'm fucking Charlie Brown in this.
I got a rock. Yeah.
Library would do me no good. But then again, neither would an empty closet or a lavatory, so fuck it, let's put the library in. We don't want to go down, but if it gets us the secret garden key, that's all I really care about. We're going to take our chance in the billiard room. Are either of you good at math?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I suck at math, and I have to do a math puzzle.
I'm going to have to open up your YouTube feed real quick because we had just dropped in from here.
Oh, no you don't, because I'm just going to tell you what the fucking equations are.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. We've got 12 plus 3 times 1. So that's 12, 15. I'm going to be so happy when I can upgrade this room and just lock it into simple addition. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 2. 12. No. 8 and 8 is 16? I did say I was bad at math, right?
You did.
Okay, so now... oh, shit. 16 times 2 divided by 4 divided by 1.
8.
Yep. Of course it gives us ordinary keys. Alright, we're gonna go through the pantry. And if that pantry is security locked, I don't care if this game doesn't have combat. I don't care if it doesn't have anybody you can physically... We have a key card. Never mind. I might not have to kill anyone. Oh, now we get a fuck ton of gems.
Am I back? No?
Hello?
Am I back?
You are back. I didn't know you went anywhere.
Yeah, I accidentally stepped on Koo and everything went flying. Computer, mic, everything.
Aw. Is he okay?
Yeah. Yeah, he's limping a little bit, but... So, sorry I interrupted.
No, it's okay. You did not interrupt. We just added the kennel on the game, and we were, like, going all gaga over the adorable as fuck beagle puppies. Okay. So first we're going to go to the Great Hall, because we need to go through the pantry. Oh, you assholes. Hey, we finally found a battery pack, so I guess we can make a power hammer. Shame I can't use a power hammer to break through these, broken off with... Ooh, the East Wing Hall. Okay, that's our one last chance. You know? I really don't like this game. Wait, we don't have one last chance. We have a whole bunch of other chances.
Is that good?
Okay, so part of the puzzles in this game is that you not only have to reach the top of the map, you have to have a certain combination of rooms in order to get into the last room on the top of the map. And there is a certain room that can only be made on the extreme east or extreme west of the house. We just used all of our squares on the extreme east, but we still have squares on the extreme west. The trick is that we need to do this within our step budget.
Side note, inside Undermine, there is a portrait of a Tauren, but it's cubism.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know what this archived floor plan is. If it turns out to be okay, it's a dark room. Do we have a utility closet? Not close enough for me to feel safe using it, so we're just going to use our security key card, go in blind, hope to God we get that key, and it's her ladyship's chamber. The game also seems to listen to what you're saying. because almost every time we play, and I get so frustrated that I'm ready to call it a night, I'll say, this is my final night. It's my last run. I don't care if we run out of steps or whatever. And that's the night where it just gives me everything I need and lets me go on a great run. And then I say, okay, I'll just do one more night and maybe we can make more progress. And then it just screws me over. Okay. Can we get to our workshop? Did we even make a workshop? Okay, we did. It's through the foundation. Holy shit, we only have 19 steps.
Gentlemen, I'm going to say goodnight. I have a phone call to make, and I'm not quite early drop off, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna disconnect.
All right, well, thank you for dropping in.
You are entirely welcome, and we'll see you Friday.
Yeah, I will see you guys there.
Awesome. All right, have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Oh, there is no way we are making it into the workshop.
Not much of a delay on the YouTube, like literally 1 second behind.
Oh yeah, I've been putting it on low latency mode lately. It works a charm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna be on exactly 1 step. Never mind, we're screwed. So let's call it a day. Oh, a garden chateau. Ah, we almost filled out the entire floor plan.
Huh.
Well, see, the frustrating thing is, everything that I've unlocked on the grounds, every secret, requires the basement key. And the only way to get to the basement key is to get into the antechamber. And the only way to get into the antechamber is to find the rooms with the levers that unseal the 3 doors that you can get to. Good luck getting that to happen, and then even if you do, good luck getting to the antechamber door. This game is entirely ruled by RNGesus.
Huh. Kind of like an MMO.
Yeah, kinda. We don't have the burning glass. And we got the tomb. You know what? We're gonna put the tomb in. Because the shelter has been doing fuck all. So maybe we'll get a burning glass and we can go ignite some torches. If we're really, really, really lucky, we'll get a pump room. Yes, we'll put the workshop in. Okay, so we've got a coin purse. You know, if you want it to be even less latency, I can always just pause for a minute and just stream it to Discord.
Yeah. I'm going to be falling asleep here in a bit because it's been a day.
That's fair.
And I barely got any sleep because I pulled an all-nighter.
I was just hoping I did everybody justice with that shout-out video, especially since it took me all day.
I think you cut just the right bits to keep it active and flowing, so... As far as dead air goes, I mean, so...
Yeah, well... That's the point. What is this? Oh, yeah, cat. Oh, hey, there's a... safe deposit box key. Yeah, I just basically took every take that I did all day and spliced in the best bits. Except for me, caressing and talking dirty to my microphone. That's for the unlisted video only. Wait, we didn't pet. Where's the dog?
There's the dog.
I mean, you're gonna get pets. Where'd your brother go? There's already one of you missing. Where's this one? Oh, there he is. How did you move kennels? You know what? I don't care. The house is magic, so it stands to reason the dogs are too.
Magic school must meet magic dogs. Because of reasons.
Hey. Why do you keep wanting me to add dead ends? And specifically, why a mail room? Yeah, sure. We'll just add the patio. And that's on the extreme east, which is what we need. Of course, we're drafting the den. Do the observatory. What stars do we have? We've got the sail and the slice. There's the flyer. Today only, great deals ahoy! The sail sale. Everything up to 50% off. Offer valid at the following locations: commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop.
Huh.
Oh, well, there's the commissary. Has a metal detector, salt shaker, gems, and a sledge. We will buy metal detector and the sledge. You know what? We're gonna get the salt shaker too, because that was coming in really handy when we were getting food. Okay, I want to get security because I don't want to be locked into a certain path. That's a corner. One major key and one minor key. So there is a chance that we get the secret garden key. And we have the secret garden key. Please let this be locked. It is locked. That means we're getting our secret garden. Okay. I'm gonna be cheeky once again. We're gonna unlock both sides of the antechamber. See, I never know whether to describe this more as mist or seventh guest.
I'd say mist right now, but...
Well, yeah, well, that's the confusing part. The creepy old house with absolutely no one there but the ever-present foreboding sense of dread and a murder mystery gives you seventh guest vibes. The annoying as shit puzzles, constant backtracking, and the, ha, you thought you had something going there, that's very mist. Yeah, we're doing the drawing room because we need something that goes up to that antechamber. Please, 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 please. Just let me get to the antechamber once. Just let me do it today. Ooh, the car keys. We don't really need them, but hey, they might come in handy. Okay, let's see. The empty boxes are both true. The gems are in the black box. This is not an empty box. Okay. So the empty boxes are both true. And these both say... So here's the problem, because if this is an empty box, this makes it a false box. And the empty boxes are both true. Well, we know that can happen, but we also know that there can be up to 2 false boxes. Why do I feel like Blue's trying to trick me? Because I'm an idiot. And it's locked. Okay. Hope is not lost. That one's locked too. We're still not entirely in the dark. Damn it. Oh, please tell me there's a key. There is a key. All right. I will take the chapel. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten in to the antechamber. To continue up, you must go down. Well, now we have the basement key. Okay.
Oh, now someone texts me.
So you might think that I'm going all the way out to the fountain to use the basement key. You would be wrong. Also, you know what? I'd also call you foolish. No, I'm just going to outright call you stupid. Because we have an elevator right here. Yeah, Nox, you probably feel pretty good right about now. Been sitting here watching me fail at this since the very beginning.
Well, keep in mind, I'm just basically multitasking right now.
Oh yeah, that's fine. We finally got to the other end of the basement.
Woot.
Okay. What secrets are behind here? Oh, this is the other path. Okay.
I may have to hop off the thing because now I've got everyone texting me at midnight.
Hey, go do what you need to do, friend.
All right. I'll catch you Friday.
If you don't catch me Tuesday, yeah.
Hey, good point. Hey, later.
Later. Ah. Hello. Okay, so can I turn you? Turning would be nice. Oh, so I guess you go here somewhere. Oh, you go right about there? Yep. I see. Oh, now there's got to be a way to get to that pallet jack. Oh. What a great time for my battery to die. Luckily, I always keep spares. We've come too far. We have done too much for me to worry about a simple thing like batteries dying to slow me down right now. Okay, so the basement maze. I'm gonna look this one up because I am not spending this entire thing here. Okay, so we've got all that. There we go. Here's the pallet jack puzzle. Oh, okay, so apparently there's 3 pallet jacks, and one of them can move parallel. Well, I mean, that's obviously a pallet jack, but we can't pull this one out. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. We're gonna move this one real quick. And then this actually needs to go all the way to the opposite side of the room. Just for right now. Because that'll create... Okay. Yeah, we need to create a bridge. So that doesn't explain how the hell we're supposed to get over there. Or maybe it does? Hmm. So, from what I see, there's supposed to be one that moves parallel. But I do not see that. I can't move this chair. And if I move that pallet jack back where it was, now we can't get through. We can't push it. Okay, so hold on. Okay. So that is apparently what we're supposed to do. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna do it this way. Because I should have thought of that in the first place. Wunderbar. And look at that. Oh, what do we got here? 100 Bells, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. Antechamber entry controls, north lever, underground, east lever, Great Hall, west lever, secret garden, south lever, greenhouse. Okay. But we know the secret garden also holds the west lever and the east lever. Alright, so we need pallet jack right there. So, how do we get this one? Right, because I don't need... Okay, so... let me check this picture here, because something is not adding up. Am I overlooking a pallet jack? Is that what this is? Let me get back up here. Okay. That is not in that picture. Why is that not in that picture? That's not a pallet jack. That is a pallet jack, but I can't find a way to rotate it. So, how do I use that? Let's see if we can't find another walkthrough here, because this one is kind of iffy. Oh. Oh. Hold on. So apparently we need to head towards the fountain? And I have no idea where we are because we are not on the map right now. Okay, we are not at the fountain right now. Yeah, so it says the fully unlocked. Oh, hey, the reservoir. But to unlock the platform puzzle, we have to move something behind this door. I do not remember where this goes. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Okay, so the question is, do the basement doors stay unlocked? Okay, so apparently, yes, the basement doors do stay unlocked. And I know we've got at least 2-3 basement doors that we can get to. Because we just went through the fountain. We had the foundation. And then that might be it. No, we have the tomb. No, but we don't have the burning glass, so we can't get through the tomb. But as long as we have those 18 steps, I do want to check the order of the statues. Because it did say that there was another way to interact with the statues. So let me check these. So, first we go to the queen. Then we go to the jockey. Then the gardener. The chef. The farmer. The chimney sweep. The maid. Then we head through here. To interact with Draxus. Hello. Red book, blue book. Oh, now I'm getting serious mist vibes. A new clue. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he would know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, find two. For you are looking for a new clue too, for clues come together like a pair of new shoes. How many memos should be visible? The cook, the maid. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, rewritten his theories, and gone through the piles of the evidence shown to God only known to nobody known, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Suspect list needed will add in final illustration. Dead herrings. Dead cases, the lavatory, the closet, the attic, the furnace, the solarium, corner cases, parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. Double check with Kirk about documents. He had looked high and low in all 8, 12, 1 of the rooms, 5 plus 14. He had searched every corner, 3 in all of the 13 tombs. For in this case, 4 and 9, he had 6 checked, searched 2 every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. 11, 7, 10. Note to publisher, insert small case numbers, barely visible, between the marked words above. Swap the king with the rook. Too much overlap with clue in the secret passage. I'm gonna write down those numbers. So that's 8, 12, 1, 5 plus 14, so 19, but we're not gonna care about that right now. 3, 13, 4 and 9, 6, 2, 11, 7, 10. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks, too obvious. And X marks the spot under beds. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. Replace fork with something connected to tin. And tome after tome that the library loaned and the books that he that he already owned were searched from their covers, colors all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. A new clue. Uncle Aw. Okay. He changed all the letters and the lines that he found, lines as in ranks, as lines as, or lines as in spaces. Or no, lines is in spines. He checked all the colors for each key that he wound, a nod to my uncle's parlor game. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting, as my mother used to call me, and found that the diction of each word was sound, unending homophones. Okay, so remove the dead end. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. From what I was told, I believe Margle's dictionary is currently 22 rooms short, or Margle's directory is currently 22 rooms short of completion. No cause for concern yet, as Uncle has thankfully removed pump room from the draft pool. Entrance hall. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence, when if he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. And having read this over so many times, having scoured over each of the lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs, one per page? Or perhaps there is something new due, something overlooked but in view. The suspect is minor. Have you really found it? Could it finally be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Typed, handwritten, the suspect is major. Okay, so remember, blue notes are always true. Red notes are only true if it's handwritten. Remove sign from this final illustration. Remind Randolph to set this up before we leave. So the suspect is a minor and a major. So the music room. All right, what's the red book? Ah, the original copy of the Red Prince. There was a Red Prince who sat on a throne. He had a red crown of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. Okay, cool. So, yeah, now we know the shapes. And he never looked up for the fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new, and if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue. Okay. Alright. I get what you're putting down. Thank you, Draxus. Okay. So, I know that, okay, there isn't a basement door here, but when we do get a burning glass, we do need to light some torches, but we also need to figure out how to get this thing to go the correct way, because we do not have a controller on this side. But we do need to pull this all the way back so that we can get here from the reservoir side. Which we should be able to do now, actually. Well, I mean, maybe not from the reservoir because we don't have the pump room. That does give us the fountain. So we have a few new ways to get to the foundation, or to the basement, rather. I'm gonna check the elevator real quick, because I know it comes out on the precipice. Alright, so this is the chess puzzle. We can use the power hammer right there. And we don't have everything we need in order to light those squares up. Okay, yeah. So that's going to end it for today, and I'm going to end it for tonight because it is almost 2 in the morning. We've been going for 3 hours and 45 minutes now, but we made good progress. We finally made it to the antechamber. We have doors open. We can finally start making some new progress instead of just looping again. So, thank you everybody for joining me, and don't forget Tuesday, tomorrow, we will be trying to stream on Twitch for D&D. If Twitch works out, fine. I will send the links to everybody. It will be in the Discord. It will be on my Instagram. It will be on my Blue Sky. It will be everywhere I can throw it. If Twitch doesn't work, we will always just come back to YouTube because YouTube is our home. It is the den. It is where we are comfortable. Friday night, Pirates of the Geek Vortex, it will be game night. Now, after game night, I am not sure of my availability for the 2 weeks after that. I will let you all know if I will be available or not. But past that, be sure to go check out the shout out video that I posted earlier. Check out everybody that I talked about in that video, and like, comment, subscribe. Come on back to the den. Let's have some fun. Let's, just keep on trucking. So, good night, everybody.